landmark memory in your own timeline. It's a symbolization that things are changing and that your life will now be different. Perseverance, adaptability, and positivity are applauded. These qualities and strong bonds you have formed will serve you well as efficient healthcare providers. Truly, today signifies the culmination of 5 years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take you on challenges with clear vision and purpose.
So get set to bid goodbye to the comfortable and secure life within college walls and prepare yourselves to march towards a more challenging world independently. You all have walked a long way right from that very first day at kindergarten until this day when you'll be acknowledged as graduates. Navigating through this unprecedented times of global pandemic, we summon the courage and passion from within to not just face uncertainty, but embrace uncertainty. With this zeal, you all continue to serve as dedicated dentists, remembering to always treat the patient, not just the disease. You represent the future of a profession. You'll shape the field of dental medicine and influence emerging areas. Set bold and audacious goals and pursue them with passion and determination. Remember to hold on to your value system, your work ethics, and most importantly, your humanity, because it's these qualities that will guide you further on your journey.
We, the MCs of today's event, Dr. Shobha and Dr. Akshata, deem it an honor and privilege to be hosting a defining milestone, the graduation ceremony for the batch 2022 held at Ambedkar Bhavan. It is with pride we reveal this is a 32nd such ceremony of our prestigious institution, Matrushri Ramabai Dental College and Hospital.
A day without prayer is a day without blessing, and a life without prayer is a life without power, by Edwin Harvey. May I invite Dr. Sindhu from Department of Orthodontics to invoke the Almighty.
Gajananam Bhutaganadisevitam Kabitajambhubhala Sarabhakshitam Umastutam Shokavinash Karanam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam Gajavadana Beduve Gajavadana Beduve Gauri Tanaya Gajavadana Beduve Gauri Tanaya Trijankavanditane Sujanara Pure Vani Gajavadana Beduve Gauri Tanaya Trijankavanditane Sujanara Pure Vani Gajavadana Beduve Mudati Nindaya Padavatoro Mudati Nindaya Padavatoro Sadhuvanditane Adaradindani Sadhuvanditane Adaradindani Sarasi Janapashri Purandara Vithalana Sarasi Janapashri Purandara Vithalana Nirutanana Yuvande ವಾಲಿ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ 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 ಆ. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sindhu. I request the dignitaries on and off the stage to kindly stand in the honor of Nadagite.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ वीरे. भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, शंकर रमनुज विद्यारण्य बसवेश्वर मध्वर दिव्यारण्य, कन्न षडक्षरि ಪೊನ್ನ ಕಂಪಲ ಕುಮಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ, ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸರ ಮಂಗಳ ಧಾಮ, ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯಾರಾಮ. ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ, ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ, ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನ ಉದ್ಯಾನ, ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಗೇಹ, ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ. ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ.
Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dana sampada, शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर नमोस्तुते. दीपज्योतिर परब्रह्मा, दीपज्योतिर जनार्दन, दीपो में हरतो पापम, दीपज्योतिर नमोस्तुते. I invite all the dignitaries on the stage to step forward and light the lamp.
Congratulations, Cadmus. Congratulations to all the parents, to your friends, to your siblings, to all those who have helped you directly and indirectly to reach this stage today. Congratulations, and I take this honor to welcome each one of you all here today. Respected dignitaries on the stage, I welcome each one of you all to our 32nd graduation day. It is a honor and privilege to welcome our chief guest for the program, Dr. Srinivas Murthy, who is MDS Periodontics, Deputy Registrar, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka, and Deputy Director of Directorate of Medical Education, Bangalore. Sir, I welcome you. Dr. Deepak BL, Indian Revenue Service, Additional Commissioner, Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, Bengaluru. I welcome you, sir. It is a pleasure to have you all with us, sirs. I heartily welcome our Chairman, Governing Council of M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, Dr. N.T. Murli Mohan, who has been supportive and encouraging with us in all aspects of our celebration. I welcome you, sir. How can we leave behind our own teachers who have contributed for the growth of each one of you all here in many ways? I take it an honor to welcome all the heads of the department. We have Dr. Soundarya, Head of the Department of Oral Pathology. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Shruti, Head of the Department of Prosthodontics. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Rupashri, Head of the Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Anuradha, Head of the Department of Oral Maxillofacial Surgery. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Ila Srinivasan, Head of the Department of Pedodontics. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Anant Krishna, Head of the Department of Conservative Dentistry. Sir, we welcome you. Dr. Jayanti, Professor, Department of Periodontics. Ma'am, we welcome you. Dr. Pramila, Head of the Department of Public Health Dentistry. Ma'am, we welcome you. Today's graduation day is a day which you all have looked forward from the time you have stepped into our institution. It is a time for celebration. It is a time for looking back. We are the path what we have passed and also the path ahead. With us, we have two vice principals who have stood by the administrative functions or whatever it may be. Dr. Rabindra S. Nayak, Vice Principal, Dean of Dental Studies of Rajiv Gandhi University and Head of the Department of Orthodontics. Sir, we welcome you. Dr. Lalit Vivekananda, Vice Principal, Reader, Department of Periodontics. We welcome you. The contribution of the teachers who have in many ways seen that the department runs smoothly, either the academics or administrative or any responsibility given to them. Each one of you all who are present here, I deemed it an honor to welcome each one of you all here. Life is a wonderful journey, a course that you set and determine by the choices you make each day. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Roosevelt has said this, and I'm sure each one of you all have your own dreams which you would like to fulfill as you move forward in your life. As you step out into the world, you should remember that you should prepare your mind and also your physical self, and very important, your skills, which has to be tuned time and again. I urge you to set your direction with positive attitude and a strong spirit. Now, at the end of the status as students, you have an opportunity. This is your time to take on to the world. Go ahead and enjoy your life ahead. But don't forget your roots. That is, the foundation, what has been laid in our institution. I'm sure it has been value added and also rendering all the skills which you require as a dentist. Shakespeare has told us some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. In life, we can't always count on being born great or having greatness thrust upon us, but always remember that the opportunity to achieve greatness is within our grasp. Here in Ambedkar Dental College, we have, as always I have mentioned, we have laid emphasis on values, human values more important, and also we have enhanced your skills as clinicians. Your journey is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. This was told by Washington. Our time here together as senior class will not be remembered by grades, popularity, likes, or favorites, but by our relationship and the kind of person you are. Celebrate the days of success and always prepare for the challenges that meet each one of us during the venture of life. For although we may consciously make the most positive of decision day to day, but you and I know that the life will always give us surprises which may really falter our steps and also break our confidence. But no, we are stronger than what the challenges life gives us. So go ahead and face the challenge and be what you want to be in life. You have received your education, you are equipped to take on to the world. Now, the life is yours to create. We have simply built a strong foundation. You must independently design and build your future. Nothing is impossible. Remember that, and also, you also should remember that Nelson Mandela has told that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So the world is there waiting for you. Step ahead and change the world, which will be beneficial for the society. Parents, teachers, friends of graduates, your support morally, emotionally, and financially, and your encouragement throughout the difficult times have played a crucial role in achieving the success that they celebrate today. A word of thanks for their unfailing support. You're part of a larger world community to which you have responsibilities, to which you are integrally connected. Learn to get involved. Graduates, enjoy the privilege of education you're so fortunate to experience here in our institution and aspire to climb the greatest height of achievement. Hopefully, your time at our institution has made you great dentist and more importantly, more humane. Your special group of young men and women, as I stand here year after year bidding goodbye to our graduates with heavy heart, at the same time wishing you all a very best in your future. As I see you all flying, and these graduates who have left our institution have flown and they have reached their destination at far places in the world. A dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is something that does not let you sleep. This is what our President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, has told us. So, with these few words of encouragement and blessings, and also with wishes of seeing you all in great heights in your career and also in future as individuals, I wish you all the very best in your future. And congratulations, Cadmus, we will miss you.
Thank you, ma'am. We extend a warm welcome to Principal, Professor and Head Department of Periodontics, Dr. Hemlata ma'am.
Good morning, one and all, and congratulations, doctors. It's my pleasure to present the annual report I'm more excited to share this report with you, and I'm also proud of what our institution has accomplished during this time. This year's report is a most welcome return after the tough COVID times, and it has been a big relief and very inspiring to see our clinics and pre-clinic buzzing with energy again. Together, we have overcome many obstacles this year while continuing to teach our dedicated students, conduct vital research, and serve the people and beyond. Matrushri Ramabai Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital has successfully completed 37 years of spreading quality education and making a remarkable contribution in the field of healthcare globally. Matrushri Ramabai Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital was established in the year 1986 as a brainchild of Anantha Social and Educational Trust, a registered charitable trust established in the year 1980. Our college aims to be the best dental institution providing education, infrastructure, and treatment facilities to cater students and patients. The annual intake started with 40 students admission and upgraded to 100 students admissions in the undergraduate program. Our institute was the first private college to start the postgraduate program in 1992, completing 30 glorious years. At present, we have post-graduation in all the 9 specialties. We have a student community of 3,000 plus with consolidated patient treated in the current academic year, which counts to 30,000 plus patients across all departments. I feel proud to say that we have achieved pass percentage of 90% and above for the BDS and 100% for the MDS programs for the current academic year. We have a credit of 100 plus ongoing research programs and 50 plus publications across all the departments. We believe the practice learner-centric teaching methods with student-faculty ratio of being 7:1, adopting various student development programs, promoting UG's research activities, co-curricular activities, and extracurricular activities. In this regard, all our faculties are trained in education methodology by RATI through our university. We take this opportunity to congratulate our Honorable Chairman, Governing Council, Dr. N.T. Murali Mohan, sir, for being awarded with the prestigious Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Excellence Award for his outstanding individual achievements and distinguished service to the nation. Congratulations, sir. Moving to the student achievements, now you got to cheer up your friends. Our postgraduates have made us feel proud by bagging 35 ranks across various disciplines in RUHS university exam. This is one of the highest in all the colleges. Dr. Smriti Srinivasan, she secured the best poster in the 43rd National ISPPD. Dr. Mithula, PG from Periodontics, has secured the consolation prize for the scientific presentation at the 45th ISP. Dr. Monami from Periodontics secured first prize in the paper presentation held during IDRR meet. Dr. Kumari Abhilasha, PG from Periodontics, secured the first prize in paper presentation held during the IDRR meet. Both of them were guided by Dr. Jayanti, and Mithula was guided by Dr. Hemlata. Dr. Raghu, Dr. Siri, and Dr. Sakina, PG scholars from oral surgery, have been conferred with the prestigious ICOI fellowship. Dr. Amarpali secured the first place for paper presentation at Quest, guided by Dr. Rupashri. Dr. Twinkle Roy secured the first place at the Oral Medicine and Radiology Virtual Conclave. Dr. Akanksha secured the second prize at the Scientific e-poster presentation at Quest, guided by Dr. Fauzia. Dr. Vijay Kumar secured the first prize at Quest, again guided by Dr. Nanjamani. Ms. Sanjana Rajan secured the first prize at Quest, again guided by Dr. Harani. Ms. Shriti Anil secured the second prize at the Quest, guided by Dr. Shobha. And Dr. Priya Gupta secured the first prize at the Udan Pune Dental Show, guided by Dr. Lalit. Ms. Shirin Javed secured the second place for paper presentation at the 19th IAFO National Conference, guided by Dr. Deepak. Ms. Zuha Najib secured the second place at the paper presentation in the same conference, again guided by Dr. Deepak. And Nishant Sadia secured the second place for the paper presentation in the same conference, again guided by Dr. Deepak. Ms. Chaitra received the Best Poster Award for the scientific presentation at the IDA Karnataka Student Conference, which was held recently, guided by Dr. Jayanti. Dr. Sauvik received the Best Poster Award for the scientific presentation at IDA Karnataka Student Conference, guided by Dr. Jayanti. Dr. Priyanka won Best Debater Award, IDA Karnataka State Dental Conference, guided by Dr. Jayanti. Dr. Sauvik won the Best Debater Award at the same conference, guided by Dr. Jayanti. Dr. Amarpali, Dr. Apratim, and Dr. Lata secured the first place for the paper presentation at the IDRRs 2022, guided by Dr. Rupashri. Dr. Zoya and Dr. Arwa secured the second place for the paper presentation at the IDRRs, guided by Dr. Vaishali. Dr. Nidhi and Dr. Ritu secured the first place in the paper presentation at the IDRRs, guided by Dr. Lalit. Dr. Chaitra and Dr. Disha secured the second place for the paper presentation at IDRR, guided by Dr. Lalit. Dr. Dhananjay secured the first place for the paper presentation at the IDRR, guided by Dr. Shruti. Dr. Chandana, Dr. Maulya, and Dr. Praful, they secured the third place for the paper presentation at the IDRRs, guided by Dr. Lalit. Dr. Kushbu secured the second place for paper presentation at the IDRRs, guided by Dr. Rupa. Now, we obtained a lot of research grants. At the undergraduate level, the undergraduates have excelled a lot than the postgraduates. Okay? So, the 5 undergraduate students have received a short-term studentship grant from the ICMR, which is quite a prestigious one. Dr. Dhananjay, under the guidance of Dr. Shruti. Dr. Chaitra, under the guidance of Dr. Hilal. Dr. Kumari Shalini Gupta, under the guidance of Dr. Pramila. Harshit Jain, under the guidance of Dr. Akshata. Shreyas, under the guidance of Dr. Deepak. 5 undergraduate students have received the UG research grant from the RGHS. Dr. Arbia, guided by Dr. Shivprasad. Dr. Twinkle, guided by Dr. Rupa. Swati, guided by Dr. Pooja. Kuheli Sen Gupta, guided by Dr. Vidya. Shreyas, guided by Dr. Deepak. The faculty are not left behind. They are giving you a tough competition as well. The achievements of the faculties, starting with our principal ma'am. She is been recognized as the PhD guide in the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. And she underwent the hands-on course in lasers and periodontics at the Manipal University and certified course in implantology by Nobel Biocare. She was also awarded the prestigious ICOI Fellowship at Colombo. Dr. Jayanti underwent the hands-on course in piezosurgery in periodontics and fellowships in implantology. She is also a reviewer. Dr. Fauzia, coordinator for collaborative research at the University of South Carolina, USA. She was awarded the PhD by RGHS and underwent a certificate course in implantology from Nobel, invited guest speaker at numerous prestigious conferences. Dr. Lalit, adjunct faculty at the University of Spain, University of Gran Rosario, Argentina, and clinical mentor. Master and fellowship from NYU, USA, and invited guest speaker at numerous conferences. Dr. Shobha, she underwent an hands-on course in lasers and periodontics, piezosurgery, digital implants, and fellowship in hospital management. Dr. Harini underwent hands-on course in lasers and periodontics. Dr. Rupa, invited guest speaker at the World Oral Health Day by the ISP. Dr. Nanjamani underwent the hands-on course in piezosurgery. Dr. Rabindra S. Naik is appointed as the Dean of Faculty, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences this year in February, was conferred the Dr. A.V. Arun Outstanding Professor Award for the year 2001 by the Indian Orthodontic Society for his contribution to orthodontic education and research in India. He was a guest honor at the Geetham Dental College, Vizag, chief guest, graduation ceremony, KLE Dental College, Bangalore, moderator in International CD program, Madras Orthodontic Society, Meenakshi Dental College. Dr. Tharulata underwent the certificate course in Introduction to Ethical Publishing Behavior, workshop on reviewing the literature and referencing at Hitkara Dental College and Hospital. She won the Best Paper Award for Scientific Presentation at the 19th National Conference of IAFO and invited guest speaker at the orientation programs. Dr. Suresh Nair, he has underwent a certificate course in Invisalign. Dr. Ranjita underwent the certificate course on Invisalign. Dr. Anuradha V. awarded cash prize for achievements in the field of implantology at the International Conference, invited guest speaker at the prestigious ICOI Kochi. Dr. Satish Kumaran, panelist at the Coimbatore MID COMS and Mysore State Conference, guest speaker on regional anesthesia, autologous bone grafts at Dubai. Dr. Bindu conducted live surgery workshop for Implant Tree Foundation of Advanced Dentistry, nasalis pterygoid zygomatic implants. Dr. Manjunath, the guest speaker at the Mysore State Conference and conduct basic implantology workshop conducted by the Ostrom India company. Dr. Shruti has been appointed as a member of the review board RGUHS Journal of Dental Sciences, executive committee member Indian Prosthodontic Society, Bangalore. Dr. Mohammad Hilal underwent advanced training in zygomatic implantology conducted by the Noble Biocare. Dr. Hari Prasad conducted master's program for the first year postgraduate program at the RV Dental College, Bangalore. Dr. Pooja has been appointed member of the review board RGOHS Journal of Dental Sciences and won the Best Paper Award at the 19th National Conference IAFO. Dr. Sumant awarded fellowship by the International Congress of Oral Implantology and the Brainmark Osseointegration Center. Dr. Pradeep has been elected as the syndicate member of the Karnataka State Open University. Dr. Vijay Shankar, he is invited guest speaker at the IDRR Dentistry 2022 and Abhimukyam Postgraduate Orientation Program held at MRADC. Dr. Jyotsna V. Shetty completed ICMR Swayam course, Introduction to Systemic Review for Dental Health Professionals. Academic Excellence, animated emoji scale published in the Very Health, an award-winning New York-based online resource for medical needs. Dr. Deepak Bhaiya, elected as the Executive Committee member of South Asian Association of Pediatric Dentistry and Vice President of the Indian Society of Pedodontics and Preventive Dentistry. Dr. Neeraja won the best paper at the 19th National Conference at IAFO. Dr. Rupashri, she completed the certificate course in CBCT from the People's University, Bhopal. Guest speaker at the Diabetes and its Complication. Keynote speaker at the World Dental Conference, guest speaker at the digital radiology at JKKN Dental College, won the best poster in National Virtual Conference, second prize in paper presentation at the National OMR Consortium, and third prize in the paper presentation at the 19th National Conference, IAFO. Dr. Vaishali underwent certificate course on CBCT from Manipal College of Dental Sciences and workshop on 3D forensics, government certificate course on hospital management. She was a guest speaker at the World Dental Conference and won the third prize for the paper presentation at the 19th National IAFO Conference and second prize for the paper presentation at the National OMR Consortium. Dr. Sangeeta underwent fellowship in forensic odontology, and certificate course on CBCT from People's Dental Academy, Bhopal. She was the guest speaker at our college. Dr. Archana underwent certificate course on CBCT from People's Dental Academy, Bhopal. Dr. Soundarya has been appointed member of the Board of Studies from RGOHS, presented paper at the national and international conferences. Dr. Deepak, adjunct faculty at the Institute of Aerospace Medicine and Air Force Institute of Dental Sciences, Center for Forensic Odontology, Enapoya University, Sherlock Institute of Forensic Sciences, New Delhi, Sri Sri Ayurvedic Medical College and Hospital, Bangalore, course mentor at the College of Dental Sciences, Davangere. He has also been elected as the executive committee member at the Indian Association of Forensic Odontology and the Indian Dental Association. He has been conferred with numerous academic excellence awards and has 18 invited guest lectures to his credits in the last academic year. Dr. Geeta, she is selected for the Entrepreneur Training Program for women graduates conducted by the Government of Karnataka. Dr. Rukmini, selected for Entrepreneurship Training Program for women graduates conducted again by the Government of Karnataka. The academic and other extension activities are aimed at fulfilling the vision and mission of the college. The main objective is to inculcate skill and knowledge along with ethics, compassion, and social responsibility in our students. Institute, in its pursuit of quality in professional education, conducts many programs annually because the institute believes in holistic programs. Many such programs were organized in our college in the current academic year. One such program was the Objective Structured Clinical and Practical Examinations program. The next is the Stress Management Workshop, the basic course in educational methodology, recent trend in educational systems, foundation course in educational methodology, DIY dental photography, target NEET, crossing oceans, capacity building workshops, negligence in dental practice, let's explore digital campus, 73rd Republic Day, National Women's Day, plagiarism practices, women and bone health, the magic touch holistic approach towards life, gender sensitization in healthcare, breast and cervical cancer awareness, International Women's Day, the holy celebrations, 131st Baba Sahib Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Jayanti, International Day for Yoga, and the PG orientation conducted for the postgraduate students, the white coat ceremony, life skill training, the health care research fundamentals, care perspective after BDS, the Buddha Purnima, EPFO awareness programs, accreditation for quality education and best practices in dental education, National Yoga Day, National Doctors Day, World Environment Day, Sports Week, Anti-Ragging Orientation Day, importance of mental health, research the way forward, 75th Independence Day celebrations, LMS training program, the Teachers Day, Ayuda Puja, ISO sensitization program, International Day of the Girl Child, Future Dentistry, the applications of artificial intelligence in dentistry, the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, World Heart Day, Annual Sports Day, the Kannada Rajotsva, National Constitution Day, and the motivational talk. The department achievements to finalize and wrap up this. The Department of Oral Pathology conducted the CD program titled Negligence in Dental Practice. They also celebrated the Oral Pathology and Microbiology Day. They also conducted the CD program on management of head and neck malignancies by HCG Hospital. Department of Prosthodontics conducted the CD program on guided implant surgery. Prosthetic rehabilitation camp in association with the Indian Prosthodontic Society. It was conducted at the Bowring Hospital. The plaster model making competition was conducted on the occasion of the Prosthodontic Day. Public Awareness Week was observed to educate patients regarding the various prosthodontic treatment modalities. Dantabhagya camp at Avalli and KC General Hospital, Bangalore. A CD program was conducted on the current trends in application of lasers in the management of oromucosal lesions. Celebrated the International Day of Radiology. This is the Department of Oral Medicine. Celebrated the International Day of Radiology. Conducted oral cancer detection camp in collaboration with the Department of Public Health Dentistry. Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics conducted the CD program and endodontic workshop on simplifying root canal shaping. CD program conducted on composite restoration simplified. Department of Public Health Dentistry, they participated and coordinated in the COVID-19 vaccination program at the government hospitals and at our esteemed institution. Denture camp was organized under the Dantabhagya program at the Alasuru Rural Health Center. 250 patients were benefited from this program. Conducts regular yoga program in the college every year. Organized the blood donation program. The World Health Day. The World Health Day was celebrated and observed in our esteemed institution. The dental screening and treatment camp for the blind. Our college is selected for the implementation of the UNICEF project titled Engagement of NSS Volunteers for Social and Behavior Changes among Communalities to Avail Health and Nutritional Services. The World No Tobacco Day, training on biomedical waste, the National Pulse Polio Program, the field visit to water treatment and sewage treatment plants, the oral health screening and nutritional program conducted on very isolated areas for tribal population. Our department received the Srimati M. Sushila Best Outreach Program conducted in a very isolated rural area 2022 for IAPHD by Dr. L. Swasti Chandran, Director General of Health Services, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. We believe in a little progress each day adds up to big results. I thank you all for the patient listening and congratulations again. I leave this with a small note and good luck for you.
Thank you, sir. As we proceed, the Oath of Hippocrates holds the code of medical ethics and has remained as an expression of ideal conduct for a doctor, choosing to provide quality, person-centered care no matter what you feel at that time. Perhaps it is in choosing and reflecting on this balance of calculated and sensitive care, the active loving of art of medicines, that we achieve the most humane outcomes for our communities. I would like to invite Dr. Shruti, Professor from the Department of Prosthodontics and the Head of the Department of Prosthodontics, to carry forward the administration of oath.
Please raise your right hand.
Dedicate my life to the service of humanity.
The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I'll respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I'll respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I'll practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I'll foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I'll give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I'll share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you. Please be seated.
A very good morning to one and all present here. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce the chief guest of the day, Dr. Deepak, who at present is the Special Commissioner, Revenue Department, BBMP, Bangalore. Dr. Deepak has graduated from Bangalore Medical College in 2001. Sir joined Indian Revenue Service in 2002 and has undergone a foundation course at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Uttarakhand. He also underwent training at National Academy of Direct Taxes, Nagpur from 2002 to 2004. He's worked in various positions as Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax at Hassan and Bangalore. In 2012, he took charge as Joint Director, International Taxation, Bangalore. In the year 2014, he joined IIM Bangalore for postgraduate program in Public Policy and Management. From 2015, Sir worked as Additional Commissioner of Income Tax at Chennai, Hassan, and Karnataka and Goa region. In 2021, he was deputed to BBMP as Special Commissioner, Revenue Department. I welcome you once again, sir.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, my heartiest congratulations. As we were waiting outside, we could hear all the cheering and hooting inside. It brought me memories of my graduation. And I think a graduation day is an occasion and opportunity to thank all your teachers and your parents who helped you being here today. So let's give them a big round of ovation. You're all already achievers. You can rightfully call yourselves Dr. so-and-so from today onwards, I guess. So there's nothing much more to tell you and add to what you've already done. But I would like to use this day and occasion to share some thoughts, and hopefully some of them will remain with you as you go forward to gain more and more laurels in your personal and professional lives. So I'll just touch a bit upon some things that I usually like to discuss and learn more about. Something about leadership, something about destiny, and can we do something to change our destiny? At this point, most of you have already made a substantial kind of achievement, and you know where you're headed. Your destiny is made. Destiny is such a kind of a Eastern concept. I don't know if there's a real difference between destiny and fate, where you'll be making your own destiny as well as you will be making the destiny of others, sometimes knowingly and sometimes unknowingly. I just, forgot to actually acknowledge the guests on stage, and respected Dr. Mohan sir, respected Hemalata ma'am, Dr. Srinivas Murthy, and other guests on the dais. Thank you for having me here and giving this opportunity. And now I will continue with what I was saying. So Hemlata ma'am gave some examples. I think it's usually the norm that when people are graduating, they are given good examples to follow. Some of those names were, I thought, Nelson Mandela and Roosevelt. So these are big leaders. But what is the change, or what is one point of difference that you can see from them and the others? If you ask me, they just didn't make destiny, they made the destiny of all their people. They changed the destiny of all their people. You know, whether it's a Nelson Mandela or the Roosevelt. So who's the leader? A leader in normal understanding in our everyday life. We think leaders from political fields, from administrative fields. You are a leader. You can be a leader. You can be a leader in your medical profession. There are leaders in sports. There are leaders in arts. So basically, what makes a leader? A leader has to not only think of himself, he has to think of all the people that are behind him. If you see the normal definition, the most ordinary definition of a leader would be a leader is somebody who leads. That means somebody is following them. So somebody is leading, somebody is following. That's the most kind of simplest definition of leadership. So if you want to be a leader, you should not only be able to, visualize and carry out your own goals, but you're also able to carry out the goals of others, and in the process, change the fate, destiny of all those people that are following you. So, is there any particular, kind of a formula where somebody can be a good leader? Since I have attended some leadership courses, I keep on attending leadership courses. So there are some like 1,000 kind of qualities that people will say a leader should have. But the most common denominator would be some 3 or 4 points that you should always have in mind that will help you be focused, stay on path, whatever is your chosen path. So one is, you should have a purpose of direction, what you want to achieve, where you want to go. D. I call it like the 3 Ds. So one is direction, then is your determination to go towards direction. Then is a discipline in trying to achieve those goals. If you do all these 3s, then probably you will be changing the first D that I told you, destiny. Right? So this is just a small thought sharing process with destiny, leader. Can you be one? Can you change your destiny? Can you change the destiny of others? The world is open, it's all yours. So I think there's a lot of scope for you to contribute meaningfully, not only to your profession. I was just having a talk before coming in. Technology is going to take over. You're going to have e-clinics. You're going to have, so much of technology aiding your day-to-day work. But the heart of it all, it requires a human being. It requires a doctor. It requires a good doctor. Right? So technology can't replace. Technology will definitely aid you to do your work better, to skill yourself better, and ultimately to help those people that come to you, right? So I once again will take this opportunity to thank all of you for giving me this chance, and then would request you to not just be satisfied with immediate goals, small goals. Everybody is going to go on to do the post-graduation, like the doctor was reading out the achievements of the faculty are near or almost equal to the the students in the speech that he was giving. So not just your immediate goals, but your aim should be to achieve something higher and contribute meaningfully, not just to your profession, to your society as well. With these words, I thank you for giving this opportunity and congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As a token of appreciation, may I request our Chairman, Governing Council, MR Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, Dr. Murli Mohan, sir, and Principal, Professor, and Head of the Department of Periodontics, Dr. Anantha.R, to hand over a memento to Dr. Hippocratic Oath, Indian Revenue Service, Special Commissioner, BBMP.
Dr. Srinivas Murthy, Deputy Registrar, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Deputy Director of Medical Education, to the gathering.
Good morning to the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's my honor to introduce the chief guest for the day, Dr. Srinivas Murthy, sir. Sir, graduated from STM Dental College, Dharwad, and completed his post-graduation from College of Dental Science, Davangere, in the specialty of periodontics. Sir, after completion, joined Government Dental College, Bellary. For working for a few years, Sir joined for Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science on deputation as Assistant Registrar. Later, Sir was promoted to Deputy Registrar and worked in the university at various departments. Presently, Sir is working as a Deputy Director of Medical Education. Sir, we welcome you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. Srinivas Murthy, Deputy Registrar, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences and Deputy Director of Medical Education, to address the gathering.
Congratulations to the fresh graduates. I wish you good luck from bottom of my heart, and I wish you bright future wherever you go ahead in your future. Today's chief guest, Dr. Anantha.R, and Chairman, Governing Council, and Principal Madam, and Vice Principals and HODs of all the departments. I asked Madam when I came here, what is the program for today? She told that whole day there is a program, sir. Cultural evening is there. Students are very enthusiastic. They're all very happy. So I'll take only few minutes to talk here. When Madam presented, she briefed about how your future should be. And when Sir presented his presentation, Vice Principal, he said about so many achievements of your teachers. When you are trained under such teachers, I think you are very lucky and you are blessed. When I was working in Rajiv Gandhi University, Dr. Hemlata Madam and Dr. Ravindra Naik Sir were constantly in touch with me to solve the students' problems. Always they are in touch with to help the students of their institution. So all the students should be grateful to them that they both are taking so much of interest to solve the problems faced by students. And as Sir mentioned when talking the other chief guest, Dr. Anantha.R, there is so much of advancement in medical field. I think the students in future utilize these advancements to make the patient more comfortable for treatment. Instead of doing conventional treatment where the treatment will be more painful for the patient, you can utilize or you can study more or you can bring up with some of the technical or technology where you can minimize the pain or discomfort for the patient, and you should work towards that. With these few words, I conclude my speech here, wishing you all, again, all the best for your future. Maybe some may be doing the post-graduation, some may think about joining some administrative job, some may can start up with some startup programs in dentistry. There are so many opportunities are there. So I wish you all the best. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As a token of appreciation, may I request our respected Chairman, Governing Council of M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, Dr. Murli Mohan sir, and our Principal Ma'am, Dr. Hemlata, to hand over a memento to Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir.
To honor the dedication of our faculty towards college, graduating students would like to present a memento. Now, may I request Principal, Professor and Head of the Department of Periodontics, Dr. Hemlata ma'am, to present a memento to Chairman Governing Council, M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, Dr. Murli Mohan sir. Request Dr. Murli Mohan sir to present a memento to our Principal, Dr. Hemlata ma'am. Thank you, sir. Dr. Rabindra Nayak, Vice Principal Academics, M.R. Ambedkar Dental College. Dr. Lalit Vivekanand, Vice Principal Administration, M.R. Ambedkar Dental College. Dr. Anuradha, Professor and Head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
Dr. Pramila M., Professor and the Head of the Department of Public Health Dentistry. Dr. Jayanti D., Professor from the Department of Periodontics. Dr. Ela Srinivasan, Professor and the Head of the Department of Pedodontics. Dr. Anuradha V., Professor and the Head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Dr. Soundarya N., Professor and the Head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology. Dr. Shruti C.S., Professor and the Head of the Department of Prosthodontics. Dr. Rupashri, Professor and the Head of the Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology. Dr. Anand Krishna, Professor and the Head of the Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
May I request Dr. Rabindra Nayak, Professor and Head of the Department of Orthodontics and Dentofacial Orthopedics, to take over the announcements for the distribution of certificates and awards for the excellence in various fields of dentistry.
Good morning, everybody. And it's indeed an honor and a privilege to read out the names of all the prize winners and the award winners of the outgoing batch, Cadmus, and the postgraduates. May I request our chief guest, Dr. Deepak, sir, to kindly give away the awards. Highest marks in Physiology and Biochemistry, Dr. Akanksha Y.N. Highest marks in Dental Anatomy and Dental Histology, Dr. Twinkle Roy. Overall first year topper, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. Second BDS Awards, highest marks in Pharmacology, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. Highest marks in General Pathology and Microbiology, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan and Dr. Sonu T.S. Highest marks in preclinical conservative dentistry, that is Dr. Mohammad. This is shared by 6 students. You can imagine the competition in the batch. 6 people have topped, they've got the same marks, so they share the prize. Dr. Mohammad Hamdan, Dr. Asta Gajwali, Dr. Chandana MP, Dr. Madhumita, Dr. Vijay Kumar R, Dr. Twinkle Roy. Highest marks in pre-clinical prosthodontics, Dr. Sonu T.S. Overall second BDS topper, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. Third BDS prize winners, highest marks in general medicine, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. Highest marks in general surgery, Dr. Parvati S. Bangariman. Highest marks in oral pathology, Dr. Twinkle Roy. Dr. Twinkle Roy is also the overall third-year topper. Finally, our BDS awards. Highest marks in public health dentistry, Dr. Akanksha Y.N. Dr. Akanksha also gets the award for securing the highest marks in conservative dentistry and endodontics. Highest marks in oral and maxillofacial surgery, Dr. Asta Gajwali. Dr. Asta also gets the award for securing the highest marks in pedodontics. She also has secured the highest marks in periodontics. Highest marks in prosthodontics, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. Highest marks in orthodontics, Dr. Twinkle Roy. She also gets a prize for highest marks in oral medicine. And Dr. Twinkle is also the overall fourth year topper. Thank you so much, Dr. Deepak sir, for having so patiently given away the awards. The initial awards are for the postgraduates. May I request Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir to kindly come on stage, come forward to give away these special awards. The Dr. Anuradha Navneetam Award for the postgraduates securing the highest marks in oral and maxillofacial surgery. It consists of a certificate and a cash award of rupees 10,000. May I request Dr. Anuradha also to come forward and join Dr. Srinivas Murthy. The recipient of this award this year is Dr. Shrishma Lokari. Round of applause, please. Thank you, Dr. Anuradha. The late Dr. R. Haridas Award for the postgraduates securing highest marks in orthodontics in the final MDS exam. Dr. R. Haridas was one of the senior teachers in orthodontics, an able administrator. It was under him that the postgraduate course in orthodontics was started in our college in 1992. This award has been instituted by the faculty members of the Department of Orthodontics. This year's award goes to Dr. Nikita Gawate. Since he is not able to make it for the graduation, may I request a batchmate, Dr. Asif, to come forward and receive the award on her behalf. Dr. Jayanti Award for Best Outgoing Postgraduate Student from the Department of Periodontics. Dr. Jayanti is a professor in the Department of Periodontics, and this award has been instituted by her in her name to encourage her students to excel. The award consists of a cash prize of rupees 5,000 and a certificate. May I request Dr. Jayanti to come forward, please, and join Dr. Srinivas Murthy in giving away this award to Dr. Abhilasha Kumari. Round of applause, please. Thank you, Dr. Jayanti. The late Dr. Amarnath Award for the Best Outgoing Student in the Department of Prosthodontics. Dr. Amarnath was a head of the department and professor in the Department of Prosthodontics, and this award has been instituted by his department students and colleagues in his memory. The award consists of a cash prize of rupees 3,000 and a certificate. May I request Dr. Shruti, the head of the Department of Prosthodontics, to come forward and give away the prize along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy to Dr. Aisha Begum. If she is not there, may I request Dr. Asif to come forward and receive the prize, please, on her behalf. Thank you, Dr. Shruti, and thank you, Dr. Asif. The late Dr. Amar Navneetam Award for the most congenial house surgeon. Dr. Amar Navneetam was a good human being and is fondly remembered by all whose lives he touched. This award has been instituted by his wife, Dr. Anuradha Navneetam, who is the present head of the Department of Oral Surgery in our college. May I request, the prize consists of a check of 5,000 rupees and a certificate. This year's prize is being shared by Dr. Gibran Rafiq and Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. May I request Dr. Anuradha to come forward and give away the prizes along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy. The late Dr. Joe V. Matthew Innovative Ingenuity Award. The late Dr. Joe Matthew completed his BDS from our college and MDS in Orthodontics from MS Ramaya Dental College, Bangalore. He was very innovative and enterprising and known for his out-of-the-box thinking. We sadly lost him due to cancer. This award has been instituted by his classmates, the batch of 2001, in his memory, and is given to a student who possesses his qualities. This award consists of a memento, a certificate, and a cash prize of rupees 15,000. This year's award is shared by 4 students. May I request Dr. Lalit Vivekanand, a Vice Principal, representative of that batch, to come forward and give away these prizes. It's shared by 4 students this time. Dr. Asta Gajwali, Dr. Gibran Rafiq, Dr. Priya Ji, and Dr. Sudarshan CS. May I request the prize winners to come on stage and kindly receive their prizes. This is normally kept as a surprise and the students are not aware, and we announce it on stage. Thank you, Dr. Lalit, for giving away the prizes along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy. Now the Shri V.S. Kuber Award for highest marks in the pre-clinical subjects. Shri V.S. Kuber sir is an educationist and visionary, was a founder chairman and the founder trustee of this college in 1986. This award has been instituted by Dr. A.V. Ramesh and Dr. C.V. Mohan, former staff members of this college. Award consists of a certificate, a memento, and a check for rupees 2,000. May I request respected chairman, Dr. Murli Mohan sir, to come forward and give away this prize along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir. This year the award is shared by 2 students, Dr. Twinkle Roy and Dr. Vijay Kumar. These two special prizes have been instituted by our beloved principal, Dr. Hemlata, in the memory of all those students whose dreams could never be fulfilled due to their untimely demise. This year, the recipients of this award are highest marks in preclinical conservative dentistry is shared by 6 students, Dr. Twinkle Roy, Dr. Mohammad Hamdan, Dr. Asta Gajwali, Dr. Chandana, Dr. Madhumita and Dr. Vijay Kumar. May I request our principal, Dr. Hemlata ma'am, to come forward and give away the prizes, along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir. Highest marks in preclinical prosthodontics, Dr. Sonu T.S. Thank you, ma'am, for having given away the awards. The next award is the Dr. Soundarya N. Award for securing the highest marks in dental anatomy and oral histology in first PDS. Dr. Soundarya N. is the professor and head of the Department of Oral Pathology in our college. She has been generous in instituting this award to encourage our students to compete and excel in their studies. It consists of a cash prize and a certificate and a memento. May I request Dr. Soundarya to kindly step forward and give away this prize along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir. The recipient of this prize this year is Dr. Twinkle Roy. Dr. Soundarya has been generous enough to also institute another prize in oral and maxillofacial pathology, cash prize and a certificate. And this prize again goes to Dr. Twinkle Roy for securing the highest marks in oral and maxillofacial pathology. Thank you, Dr. Soundarya. The Dr. Mohammad Faizuddin Award for the highest marks in periodontics in the final BDS exam. Dr. Mohammad Faizuddin was a professor and head of the Department of Periodontics in our college. He has been a teacher to our principal and most of the heads of departments in our college. He was also the past president of the Indian Society of Periodontology. This award has been instituted by Dr. Rangnath, an alumnus of this college. This year's recipient is Dr. Asta Gajwali. Late Dr. R.M. Hebali Award for the highest marks in oral and maxillofacial surgery in the final BDS exam. Dr. R.M. Hebali was a professor and head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery in GDC, Bangalore. He was one of the pioneers of this specialty. This award has been instituted by his son, Dr. Ravichandra Hebali, an alumnus of this college. This year, the award goes to Dr. Asta Gajwali. Dr. D.A. Lata Award for securing the highest marks in conservative dentistry and endodontics in the final BDS exam. Dr. D.A. Lata, a former GDC principal and a former HOD of this college, was a teacher to many generations of dentists. This award was instituted by Dr. Kavita, an alumnus of this college. This year's award goes to Dr. Akanksha YN. The late Dr. Mohandas Bhatt Award for the highest marks in public health dentistry in the final BDS exam. Dr. Mohandas Bhatt was an orthodontist who established the first ever orthodontic department in South India at GDC Bangalore in 1962. He is also a founder member of the Indian Orthodontic Society. He subsequently completed his MPH from Pittsburgh University and set up the first ever public health dentistry department in India at GDC Bangalore in the late 1960s. This award consists of a cash prize of ₹2,000, a memento and a certificate, has been instituted in his memory by Dr. Uma Shankar, professor in the Department of Public Health Dentistry of our college. May I request Dr. Uma Shankar to kindly come on stage and give away the prize along with Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir. This year the award goes to Dr. Akanksha YN. Thank you, Dr. Uma Shankar. The Dr. K. Mohan Award for the highest marks in orthodontics and dentofacial orthopedics in the final BDS exam. Dr. K. Mohan was a former head of the Department of Orthodontics in our college from 1999 to 2010. He's a good teacher and clinician. This award has been instituted by the faculty of the Department of Orthodontics of this college, who are all his students. This year the award goes to Dr. Twinkle Roy. The Dr. Chandrasekhar Nair Award for the highest marks in prosthodontics in the final BDS exam. Dr. Chandrasekhar Nair, a dedicated teacher and renowned clinician, was a former head of the Department of Prosthodontics in our college. This award has been instituted in his name by the departmental staff. This year the award goes to Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. The late Dr. B.K. Venkatraman Award for the highest marks in final BDS exam. Dr. B.K. Venkatraman was the first principal of this college from 1986 to 1992. Before this, he was the principal of Government Dental College, Bangalore, and also the president of the Dental Council of India. An able administrator and one of the doyens of the profession, he helped the college overcome its early teething problems. This award has been instituted by Dr. A.V. Ramesh and Dr. C.V. Mohan, former staff members of this college. The award consists of a certificate, a memento, and a check for ₹2,000. This year, the award goes to Dr. Twinkle Roy. The Dr. Rayson Thomas Award for the highest marks in final BDS exam. This award was instituted by Dr. Rayson Thomas, the director of CDs, which stands for Center for Excellence in Dental Education and Entrance Examination. There, sir, was a founder trustee and former chairman of our college. This award has been instituted in his loving memory by his son Sri M.K. Shivkumar sir, who is an Associate Trustee of the Anantha Social and Educational Trust. The award consists of a cash prize of Rs 2,500 and a certificate. The recipient of this year's award is Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. May I request our respected chairman, Dr. Murli Mohan sir, to kindly come forward and give away this prize. The Matrushri Ramabai Ambedkar Award for the highest aggregate of marks in all the 4 years. This award has been instituted by Shri H.S. Madhav Prasad Sir, the Managing Trustee of the Anantha Social and Educational Trust. The award is a true measure of a candidate's academic consistency as it encompasses his or her entire academic career. It consists of a cash prize of Rs 5,000 and a certificate. The recipient of this prestigious award is Dr. Twinkle Roy. May I request our respected Chairman Sir and Dr. Srinivas Murthy Sir to kindly give away. The Dr. K.S. Ganapati Award for the Best Outgoing Student. Dr. K.S. Ganapati was the second principal of this college from 1992 to 2004. An excellent teacher and a good human being, he retired a few years ago as the principal of Oxford Dental College, Bangalore. This award has been instituted by Dr. Pradeep Chandra Shetty and Dr. Vishwanath, alumni of this college. The award is given to a student who not only excels in academics but also has exemplary character and conduct. In short, he or she is a role model for his or her peers. This year, the award is shared by two students, Dr. Twinkle Roy and Dr. Asta Gajwani. A big round of applause. Thank you, Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir and Dr. Murli Mohan sir for so patiently giving away the awards. Whilst congratulating all the young achievers and their parents, the lesson we learn from them is that there is no substitute for hard work. As Tony Bird, the CEO of a company, once said, we may live in an era of instant gratification, instant messaging and Instagram, but there is no way to short-circuit the path to success. Thank you, good luck and God bless.
The most awaited moment. Yes, now it's the time we acknowledge the talent of brimming buddies. The fruit of hard work and discipline will finally be reaped. We will now proceed with the awarding of degree certificates to our graduates. May I request Dr. Murli Mohan sir, Chairman Governing Council, Matrushri Ramabai Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital to do the honours. Dr. Syed Asif Hussain, Department of Orthodontics and Dentofacial Orthopedics. Dr. Sumaya Salma Munir, Dr. G. Shah Elizabeth, Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics. Dr. Fareen Farooq, Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics. Dr. Deepthi M, Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics. Dr. T. Zinatul Firdos, Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Dr. Shrishma L.V., Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. A round of applause to our postgraduates, please. Dr. Suganya, Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology. Dr. Sneha, Department of Periodontics. Dr. Farat Anjum Mania from the Department of Prosthodontics, Crown and Bridge and Implantology. I now request Dr. Hemlata Ma'am, Principal M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital to do the honours. Dr. Asta Gajavalli. Dr. Atira S. Nair. Dr. Afra Shafi. Dr. Akanksha. Dr. Akshata Hiremat. Dr. S. Anjita. Dr. Anam Reddy Rakshita. Dr. Anoka Terry. Dr. Anushree Jaiswal. Dr. Aparna Tripathi. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. Ravindra Naik, sir, Vice Principal Academics, M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, to do the honours. Dr. Arabia Sultana. Dr. Ankita Kumari. Dr. Ashley Saji. Dr. Basma Haider. Dr. Chandana MV. Dr. Divya Bharti. Dr. Divya R. Dr. Faiza TP. Dr. Firdaus. Dr. Hema. Dr. Ikra Tasmia. Dr. Mohammad Rana Afreen. Dr. Jibran Rafiq. Dr. Jyoti PM. Dr. Kumar Sudhanshu. Dr. Lakshya. Dr. M.K. Mrinalini. Dr. Alekia. Dr. Meghna Manoj. Dr. Meeta Om Namah Shivani. May I now request Dr. Pramila Ma'am, Professor and the Head of the Department of Public Health Dentistry, to do the honors. Dr. Mohammad Salman. Dr. Monali Saikia. Dr. Mayuraki Saikia. Dr. Mohammad Hamdan. Dr. Nasim Raju GN. Dr. Neha Agarwal. Dr. Niranjana P. Dr. Nisha Pragya. Dr. Parvati Bangarimat. Dr. Pondelecta.
I now call upon Dr. Anuradha, Professor and Head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, to do the honors. Dr. Pooja. Dr. Priya Ji. Dr. Priyanka S.R. Dr. Madhumita R. Dr. Ramya D. Dr. Ranganath. Dr. Riya Chauhan. Dr. Saleha Anjum. Dr. Sumaya Kanum. Dr. Sanjana R. Now I call upon Dr. Ela Srinivasan, Professor and Head of the Department of Periodontics, to do the honors. Dr. Sanjana Rajan. Dr. Sapirala Nikila. Dr. Sapna Mahapatra. Dr. Sheikh Ruhi Fatima. Dr. Shahista Begum. Dr. Shibesh Paul. Dr. Shivangi Sharma. Dr. Shamesh Parikh. Dr. Simran Mary Matthew. Dr. Sonu T.S. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Jayanti, Professor from the Department of Periodontics, to do the honors. Dr. Sovik Bhattacharjee. Dr. Shruti H. Prakash. Dr. Stefania Saji-Vergis. Dr. Sudarshan C.S., Dr. Supriya G. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. Shruti, Professor and Head of the Department of Prosthodontics, to do the honors. Dr. Sushmita G. Dr. Nabila Jalal. Dr. Takia Sultana. Dr. Twinkle Roy. Dr. Vijay Kumar R. Dr. Vishnu S. Rao. Dr. Yasir Arfat. Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Dr. Soundarya, Professor and Head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology, to do the honors. Dr. Zeenat Nida. Dr. Zora. Dr. Sanhan Shams. Dr. Balraj S. Dr. Havishmati Shekhar. Now I request Dr. Rupashri, Professor and Head of the Department of Oral Medicine Radiology, to do the honors. Dr. Hannah Peter. Dr. Hamid Musafri. Dr. Ali Shakil Mahmood. Dr. Zakir Karimian Basir. Dr. Aparna Beriha. Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Dr. Anand Krishna, Professor and Head of the Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, to do the honors. Dr. Sara Jahe. Dr. Sabah Hamra. Dr. Amir Abbas Razagi. Dr. Abin. Dr. Midun B. Thank you, sir.
Life and time are the world's best teachers. Life teaches us to make good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. May I invite Dr. Ela Srinivasan, Professor and the Head of the Department of Periodontics, to give a word of advice to our graduating students.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, it is my pleasure and privilege to congratulate the passing out graduates and their families today. We are extremely happy and proud to acknowledge your achievements and accomplishments in various aspects of your academic career and co-curricular activities as well. Like it is rightly said, we know what we are, but we know not what we may be. Although the last 2 years have seen unprecedented times with limited clinical exposures among students, it is best to stay positive and create ways to make the most of all the opportunities provided to you. So do not hesitate to reach out for any professional guidance to accentuate your clinical skills and imbibe all that you have missed out or that which needs further improvisation. Interpersonal relationships are crucial for you to succeed as a professional. Being accommodative, flexible, and the willingness to learn as you go ahead will go a long way. In the present day, it has become mandatory to understand practice management that transcends clinical care and help to organize administrative tasks, including appointment scheduling and so on. So, with corporate culture penetrating into every aspect of the health sector related to professional indemnity and so on, mandating ethical practices is the key. As much as it is imperative to be happy about all that you have achieved so far, it is equally important to understand and identify which are the areas which need refinement and make good the shortcomings to succeed in your lives. Also, service to society is an integral part of your professional and personal growth. Specialized training to effectively deliver optimal oral healthcare services to the sections of the society who are having special healthcare needs and the not so privileged individuals would be a form of community service. So we wish you all the very best and Godspeed.
Thank you, ma'am. I deem it an honor to invite Dr. Murli Mohan Sir, Chairman, Governing Council, M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, to deliver the presidential address.
So, a very warm good afternoon to one and all. Before I start giving my speech to you, I would like to thank Dr. Deepak, who has honored us by coming here. He is a special commissioner to BBMP. I was having some discussions with him about how he can help our institution to march forward. Sir, thank you very much, sir. At the same time, I would like to thank Dr. Srinivas Murthy, who is our Registrar and Director of Medical Education, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. Thank you very much, sir. Our Dr. Rabindra Naik and our young and dynamic Vice Principal Academics, Dr. Lalit Vivekanand, and all the HODs of our department. Responsibility to the society. I did meet Dr. Mohammed, who happens to be bagging so many awards. I came to know he is from Kashmir. So I was asking him about the Kashmiri ka kahwa chai kab dete hai. So I see him laughing there. So I see a lot of smiling faces, satisfied faces, and I see a twinkle in all your eyes. But today, with the advancement of dentistry and aesthetic dentistry and also about the implant dentology, I think we should be seeing what we call as a twinkle in each one of your enamels. Today we are talking about reconstructive surgery and few things like that, and how a smile can light up the entire family. I want you to light up your family because you are here because of your family support, your parents' support. So, with these few words, I tell you that we would like to welcome you back again if you join our institution as postgraduates, and we'll deem it our responsibility to see to it that you reach better heights and serve this society. With these few words, I would like to talk about the vision statement of our Honorable Prime Minister. he says, please reform, then perform, and ultimately transform. Reform in the mind, perform with your skills whatever you have learned, and be a part of transformation of the health industry. Thank you very much for your hearing. I conclude my presidential address with these few words. Thank you, Madam, for having given me an opportunity to speak to you. I welcome you once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Let's now listen to the memories and experiences of our graduating students. We begin with the postgraduate students, Dr. Shrishma from the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery and Dr. Sumaya from Conservative Department.
A very good afternoon to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to stand here today on this podium as I take the opportunity to acknowledge and thank each and every one of you who have paved the path towards my completion of this degree. With a deep sense of gratitude to the Almighty God for His abundant blessings. Firstly, I'd like to thank my parents for the immense support, the constant guidance and their motivation. And it's more of a courage, I think, as a parent, the amount of efforts that it takes to encourage the child, to send her out for night duties and to be okay with her not coming home for the rest 24 hours. To be able to deal with all of this, I think I owe it all to my parents. Thank you so much for giving me this freedom. Thank you so much for enduring all the times we've spent apart. Secondly, I'd like to thank my HOD, Dr. Anuradha Navneetam. She is a lady with dynamic energy. Trust me, when she speaks to you to encourage you, it works wonders. And no matter how big the obstacle is, after listening to ma'am, you always feel it's something you can easily overcome. One lesson ma'am has taught me is, so it's one thing I had never heard of, to convert an obstacle into an opportunity to excel. That's the biggest lesson I have learned. Thirdly, I'd like to thank Dr. Satish Kumaran, my guide. For as strict as he seems, you cannot escape his constant supervision. So it's more like a stone getting chipped into a diamond. I thank you, sir, for your meticulous guidance, your valuable advice and your constant support. The clinical skills that I have picked up from you has turned me from a dentist to a surgeon, and it truly is going to last a lifetime. I'm also thankful to all my other staff in the department whose knowledge and expertise has truly brought a cutting edge in my life. They say a young surgeon is always a reflection of his master. So I'd like to thank the entire staff of maxillofacial surgery for inculcating the skill in me so that I can stand out there and perform my procedures all alone. Thank you. I would also like to extend my humble thanks to Dr. Hemalata, our principal. Thank you, ma'am, for your constant support. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank the management of M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital for giving me this opportunity to acknowledge each and every one of you. I remember the day of my seat allotment when I had the opportunity to choose the college I wanted to. And the person across the seat told me, "Ma'am, surgery alli GDC seat ide." I said, "Not GDC, sir. GDC beda, Ambedkar beku." And that has been one of the best decisions in my life. It truly has made a remarkable turning point, and I totally have no regrets having chosen this college. The amount of clinical exposure and the good hands-on training that I have received from here gives me the capacity to perform the procedures confidently. At the same time, being so young at a stage where we've just passed out as a postgraduate, it is difficult to prove ourselves outside. But with the kind of training I have received from my department, from the opportunity that Ambedkar has given me, I think the 3 years was totally worth it. I thank you for empowering me with immense knowledge. Thank you, Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital. I would like to conclude by saying a small piece of advice to all the fresh undergraduates. So to persevere every obstacle that comes your way as an opportunity to excel. The greater the obstacle, the greater is the glory of its gratification. Thank you. Thank you one and all.
Finally here I am, living and releasing a dream which me and my parents have seen. You know, looking at this venue, I remember when I was young, timid, first year undergraduate student who stepped into this field and had no idea what the future holds for. And then I heard a postgraduate giving a speech on this podium, and I imagined when will be my day. Yes, when you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. Yes, the future had planned a lovely day for me, and that's today, this moment. It's been 8 years of MRADC life in college and hostel. It's a memorable roller coaster ride from being a student to becoming a staff. Coming onto this podium and delivering a speech is a dream come true moment. So my dear Cadmus Juniors, I would like to say, imagination is everything. Believe in the power of thought, believe in yourself. The journey is hard, but it will make you stand at par excellence. The credit goes to the teaching and the non-teaching staff, the chairman, the HOD, the principal, Dr. Hemalata ma'am, and my dear guide, Dr. Vijay Shankar sir. Thank you so much for inspiring me. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the Almighty, my parents, my brother, Dr. Asif, who constantly supported and motivated me, who made me a financially independent woman. Thank you so much, Mom and Dad. You are the best. So at last, I would like to thank Dr. Shobha ma'am for this opportunity. Thank you, ma'am. So here, I end this speech as Dr. Sumaya Munir, a proud MRADC student for life. Thank you. And it's 8 years, not 3 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sumaya. May we have the undergraduate students, the graduating students for the day, Dr. Priya, Dr. Sanjana and Dr. Meghna to share their experiences.
ಹರಿಯುವ ನದಿ ಸಾಗರ ಸೇರುವುದೇ ಅಂತಿಮ, ಬಾನೇರಿದ ಮೋಡ ಮಳೆ ಸುರಿಸುವುದೇ ಅಂತಿಮ, ಉದಯಿಸಿದ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಪಶ್ಚಿಮದಿ ಮುಳುಗುವುದೇ ಅಂತಿಮ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇದೇ ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಯಣದ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಅಂತಿಮ. ಅಂತಿಮ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಕೇವಲ ಮಾತೇ ಹೊರತು ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಈ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅಂತಿಮವಾಗಿದ್ದರೂ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವನ ಸಾರ್ಥಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ ಕ್ಷಣವಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದುದರಿಂದ ಈ ಅಂತಿಮವೇ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮುಂದಿನ ಜೀವನದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಸುಂದರ ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೂ, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಳೆದಂಥ 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅನುಭವವನ್ನು ಕೇವಲ ಕೆಲವು ನಿಮಿಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲು ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕಷ್ಟಕರ. ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 11, 2017 ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮೊದಲ ದಿನವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಕೇವಲ ಕುತೂಹಲ, ದಂತವೈದ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಸೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ನಾವು ಇಂದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಆ ಗುರಿಯನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಎಂದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೇವಲ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮುದ್ದೆಯಾಗಿ ಬಂದ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ತಿದ್ದಿ ತೀಡಿ ರಚಿಸಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಇಂದು ಈ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತಿನಿಂದ ಶುರುವಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಯಣ ಇಂದು ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, RCT ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ತಲುಪಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಪಡೆದ ಒಬ್ಬ ದಂತವೈದ್ಯೆಯಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೊರ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳಲು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತಿರುವ ನಾವು ಇಂದು ದಂತವೈದ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಇರುವುದರ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಬೆಂಬಲವಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರುವ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ನಮ್ಮ 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಪಯಣ ಇನ್ನು ಕೇವಲ ನೆನಪು ಮಾತ್ರ. ಮನಸ್ಸು ಹೇಳ ಬಯಸಿದೆ 101, ಮನದಿ ಅಳಿಸಲಾಗದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ನೆನಪುಗಳನ್ನು ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಹೀಗೆ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಹೊಂದಿ ನಮ್ಮಂಥ ಅನೇಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಲಿ ಎಂದು ಆಶಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ.
A very good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Proud parents, our guiding professors, my fellow graduates, as I can proudly call them, and my dear juniors and seniors.
Congratulations guys, we did it! We are the graduating batch of 2017, proudly or with no option left, call ourselves Cadmus. I think naming our batch was the only unanimous decision taken without voting. 5 years, 21 subjects, we really have come a long way.
It's been a crazy ride. I'm not going to speak about the orientation day, wax carving, different ways of finding in dissection hall, our Tor's hammer in PCB lab, ATM classes. Did you feel sad when the carved root broke? Wait until you actually break the roots while doing extraction.
Rules and roots are not meant to be broken. Our batch is more filtered than a filter coffee. From being the most enthusiastic batch in our first year, from participating in all the events to hosting the events, from Sarang being our last event to Valentine's Day being our first, it's been a crazy ride.
Things I'm not gonna miss is the fragranceful journey to the medical college, but I will definitely miss the Maggie, our long dance practice sessions, event planning on calls, and being the part of hostel girls gang, which was always in trouble.
Our secret batch trip where we got caught and our viva question was what was the diameter of Nandi Hills.
Countless memories were the coolest glimpses to tasting the outside world, but we arguably valued such glimpses higher than our internal assessments. Most importantly, we formed relationships with the people we love, people we care, people that went on this crazy journey along with us.
I would like to thank all my teachers for their life lessons which made us even stronger. When they used to call us Doctor before even becoming one, for taking us beyond this college to inter-college tours and tournaments, for the UNICEF programs, for making RHTC our second home, and for the late night campfires.
We all work so hard, some on grades, some on ourselves. Someone's special awards may be gold-plated. Someone's are the blessings of patience. For some it is the baggage of memories and everlasting friendship.
Most importantly, we have learned how to foster friendship. Through these tough times, quite literally finding the meaning behind the same through thick and thin.
We were thrown into this thunderstorm of uncertainty and irregularities throughout the year, but we fought through it through ways we never imagined.
Today, none of us are leaving empty-handed. To all those unrecognized hardworking people without whom the events wouldn't have been successful, here we are again leading our lives, making tons of memories. With our degree as a lifeguard, we are here to sail an unknown ocean. All the best, guys.
Thank you.
I request Dr. Rupashri, Professor and Head of Department of Oral Medicine, to give away the word of thanks.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the graduating batch and I wish you all a very bright and a successful future. For all the wonderful time we have spent together, it's a duty to express gratitude and say thanks. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the ode of thanks on this memorable occasion. To begin with, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished guest of the day, Dr. Ambedkar, Special Commissioner Revenue BBMP, Bengaluru, and Dr. Srinivas Murthy, Deputy Registrar, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences and Deputy Director of Medical Education, Karnataka, for sparing that valuable time despite their busy schedule to grace this occasion. Your thoughts have truly inspired us, sir. To our Honorable Chairman, Governing Council, Dr. N.T. Murli Mohan, sir, for all his support and guidance. He is the backbone of our institution and a guiding force for every new step forward. Thank you, sir. No event can take shape without a hard-working leader. It is the dedication and enthusiasm of our beloved Principal Ma'am, Dr. Hemlata, for a perfect logistic support, encouragement and guidance which made this event a resounding success. And hence, I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks. Thank you, ma'am. I also extend my hearty thanks to our Vice Principal, Dr. Rabindra S. Naik, sir, for academics, Dr. Lalit Vivekananda, sir, for administration, for supporting us and leading us to conduct this program. An event like this cannot happen overnight. Conducting this program would be impossible without the zealous effort of our organizing team. I extend my sincere thanks to the entire team for making this event a grand success. My heartfelt thanks to all the heads of the department, the teaching faculty for their enormous support and encouragement which make the program very successful. I owe a special thanks to all the parents present over here, the non-teaching staff, the housekeeping staff, our technical arrangements team, the photographers, the caterers and the people who work behind the scene. This celebration would not be possible without your efforts. Last but not the least, my deepest appreciation goes to the graduating interns, the CADMAs and all my dear students who have worked hard to ensure this event becomes a memorable one. With this note, I would like to conclude with the note that the best and the beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched. They must be felt by heart. Thanking you all once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Before we close the graduation ceremony, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the faculty, administration of M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital to say congratulations to both the graduates, family and friends who have helped us to arrive at this moment. Graduation is not the conclusion of an achievement, but simply the ending of one chapter and the beginning of another chapter. Good luck and God bless.